Hey everybody, it's Amy with Make Something Ink. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I can't wait to show you the project I've been working on. Before I do that, just want to show you this is our current holiday catalog. If you have questions about any of the products I use in this video today, feel free to email me, or if you'd like a catalog or to discuss it further, my email is amy@makesomethingink.com. Hey, okay, so today we're working with this Have a Hoot bundle. Look at these cute owls. I had to get this set. We love owls in my family. Look at this little guy popping off the branch. These little Santa hat guys. I guess they could be winter hats too. And look, here are the dies. And these dies are amazing because they cut out these really complicated owl figures for us and save our fingers, as well as the little accent pieces from the stamp too, all in one. So, you know, the holly or that owl has a spider, and there's this great little spider web, but this is my favorite die of the whole set. It gives you tags with the leftovers, but it also gives you 3 windows. I'm going to show you with a little magic. Ta-da! Here is a piece of white cardstock cut out with that die, and it gives you these 3 perfectly aligned windows for your cards, so you can have this perfect base over and over again every time without having to line up the dies perfectly. I love this. So the next thing I'm going to do is show you this awesome paper. So this paper is called Snowflake Splendor, and you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper, and there's all these beautiful different purple and blue and green snowflake patterns. And then a few of the sides of the paper also have this cool like watercolor flecked paper, which would actually be really nice to use during other seasons. So this is not just a holiday paper. You will get some use out of this if you use these other sides at other times of the year. Okay, so I found a couple of snowflake papers from this package that I thought would go well with the owls and have kind of a holiday theme, but not be too large and too overpowering for the scale of the owls. So these are the 2 designs that I chose for my cards. And I think I was able to make maybe, I don't know, I want to say 24 cards by cutting up that paper. Okay, so this is what the card is going to look like. How cute is this? It says "From Owl of Us," and inside it says "Merry Christmas," and I used all of our cute little owls and popped them up all 3D. How adorable is this project? So, I'm just showing you the 3D. See how they're all popped up there? It just makes it really look special and like you spend a lot of time on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is use some dimensionals to pop up this window on top of the DSP. And I'm going to line it up perfect. I probably should have adhered the snowflake paper to my card base first and then put the panel on top. I think that's what I did with all my other cards, but I'm doing it a little backwards here. Sorry about that, but that's how I would recommend doing it. Okay, so this looks good, and I'm going to grab my card base, and then I'm just going to grab my new Stampin' Seal, which is kind of like a snail, but it has more adhesive and it's a little stickier and it rolls really nice. I'm just getting it started there, and I'm gonna put down some layers here and stick it right on my card base. And voila! How does that look? Isn't it a striking looking card? And we just have to start. Oh no, I just realized something. I did this with all 24 of my cards. I put the whole card together without first stamping that purple image that goes underneath the owls onto the snowflake paper. But don't worry, I have come up with a clever fix for this, and I'm going to show you now. Here is my Highland Heather ink, and I'm going to grab my stamps. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so here is my fix. I made 1 more layer, and for all of my cards, you can see the ink on here. I just covered up the real part of the card that I wanted to keep, And like a mask, I left it there to pick up any of the image that I didn't want on my actual card, and I just stamped over it with all 3 of my stamps. And that totally saved my card design, and look, not a smidge of ink anywhere else on the white framing. Isn't that awesome? Okay, now I'm going to take this Highland Heather ink and I'm going to stamp some scrap paper for my pop-up owls. Magic! Let's see what we got. Ta-da! Here we are. We have my Highland Heather stamped owls. And now what I'm going to do is take these Stampin' Blends and start coloring the center of their bellies with a light crumb cake color. And so that's what I'm doing here right now. And then I'm going to switch over to the dark brown and color the outside. Now, while I'm doing that, I just want to tell you that I stamped 24 sets of these owls out for my cards because I'm a go big or go home kind of person with my Christmas cards. And I did all these cards and then I started to look at them and thought, oh no, what if I don't like the purple outlining these owls? But I'm going to show you at the end how they turned out because I think that going with a softer color really made the image as opposed to going with a dark gray or a black or a navy, and I really love the effect at the end. So I just used the dark crumb cake, and now I'm going back over the lines where the different crumb cake colors kind of come together, and also some of the areas where it's dark just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. The alcohol in the markers actually helps to blend the 2 colors wherever you color. And also my dark brown marker is a little bit on the older side, so the coloring is a little bit almost like dry brushy or scratchy, and so the nice thing is it actually gives a little bit of feathery texture to the dark brown on these owls. And I know it's a little hard to see on these particular owls, so when I finish these guys I'm actually going to try to adjust the camera for you so you can see it a little bit closer. Now for the little red accents, I actually chose to use Lovely Lipstick, which is a retired color. I just wanted a little pinky to go with it too since we're using purple, but you could also use red like Real Red or maybe the Poppy Parade. Okay, so I zoomed in a little bit here so you can see a little bit closer on these tiny little guys. You only need a tiny little bit of coloring for these guys. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with the belly. And magic! Look at these owls all done. Look how well the colors came out all blended together. I really love how this soft purple ties with the brown and the lovely lipstick to finish off these little owls. They're almost like embellishments at this point. Okay, so I'm going to take each of these little guys and stick some mini dimensionals on them and pop them up on top of their branches right over the image that I stamped. So you can see the under parts with the branch and then them on top. And the little couple, they kind of pop out of their frame a little bit 3D. I'm going to use a blue Pacific Point ink because it's very trendy these days on Halloween cards, on Christmas cards. And I put From Owl of Us on the front and Merry Christmas on the inside. And then for a little extra bling, the Whale Suite in the annual catalog has these really pretty sequins, and they're a perfect fit on top of glue dots. So I just threw 3 of them on glue dots and stuck them on top of the card. And here you go. Here is our final card. For a little extra pizzazz, I added a stamped image in navy on the outside of the envelope and colored the hats just to add a little extra holiday joy for the recipient of my card. I really hope you enjoyed watching me make this card for you as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope you consider also making one yourself. It was really fun to do, and the Stampin' Blends are so easy. If you would like to see more of my videos, please consider liking this video and also subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you in my tribe. I am going to be launching some additional videos in the next few weeks showing off the wreath builder set as well as the peony dies. I look forward to making something with you again soon. Bye!